let's move on to the next speech. Magesh is going to be our next speaker. Magesh is giving an icebreaker speech from Dynamic Leadership Manual. Please welcome Magesh.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Can you all hear me? Okay. Thank you. So, are we ready to break some ice? Fellow Toastmasters? I'm Mahesh Nautiyal. I'm sorry I didn't give my introduction in the speech summary, so I'm going to introduce first and then I'll go forward. I'm Mahesh Nautiyal. I'm a Vice President in JP Morgan Chase. I live in Naperville and I have a wonderful, beautiful wife and two boys, 11 and 7-year-old. I come from a very beautiful part of India, northern part of India. It's a part where it's in the lap of Himalayas. Trust me, in the morning when I get up in my hometown, I can see valleys, I can see river, I can see mountain, and I can see peak of Himalayas. And when the sun, and there is a snow throughout the year on those peaks. And when the sunlight falls on them, they look so beautiful. My childhood was very rich. I grew up in a family with grandparents, aunt, uncles. So it was a kind of joint family, and there are a lot of advantages to be raised in a joint family. When I was about 5 years old, my grandfather put a seed of mathematics in me. So all of you understand tables, right? Like in India, you ask a young child, tell me the table of 19. 19 ones are 19, 19 twos are 38. My grandfather, when I was just in first grade, 5-year age, he used to ask me the table of 2.25, 3.75. And trust me, that brought a lot of love inside me for the mathematics. And when I was about in 6th grade, I saw a picture of very good university where I wanted to go. And that picture and this seed together made a dream inside me that I want to become an engineer. And I finally did get into that university and I completed my bachelor's from there. And I started working in Bangalore when I was about 21 years old in Infosys. During 3 years in Bangalore, I met my wife as well. I fall in love with her. Not at first sight, took some time. But at that moment, we decided that we'll continue our career. And so I came to United States. And I still remember my journey to United States. I came with a friend, his name was Apala. And as we were going through immigration, the immigration officer asked him, so what's your name? He said, Apala. So officer said, Apollo? He said, not Apollo, sir, Apala. A is an apple, P is in pineapple, P is in pineapple, A is an apple. Officer asked, how many apple, how many pineapple? So that was a funny and good start in the United States. I still remember I didn't know how to drive the car. I was good in driving the motorcycle, good in driving the bike, but not good with the car. I still remember when I was first time trying to learn from my instructor, every time I used to go in the grass. And he was like, come on, come in the road. So I lived in the different part of the United States, in Kansas for 2 years, then Boston, then Austin, and then Chicago. So in 2005, I went back to India and got married to my love, and she's my wife now. And another part of my life was about public speaking. So when I was a little boy, I used to get in front of the school and I used to talk, but that was in my mother tongue. And I was missing that part here in the United States. And that's when I found Toastmaster, the way to express myself. So as I said at the start, I have two boys, and right now you can see my life is very busy with the job, with my two boys, 11 and 7, and I'm pretty busy with raising them up, growing them as a wonderful human being. But when I'm done with my responsibilities, my dream is to help people. There are a lot of people in the world who doesn't have enough food, who doesn't have education, who doesn't have proper shelter. So that's what I feel is my dream when I'm done with all of my responsibilities. So I will conclude my icebreaker speech with a quote. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer someone else. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Magesh. Please take a minute to evaluate Magesh's speech. You can send a private message to Magesh.